Hey everyone, my name is the Theme Park Evangelist. Well, I'm doing something a little different tonight than I normally do. So I don't usually do these live streams. So first of all, you probably noticed my what my title for my vlog, my live stream, and I am going to be actually talking about the fact that Grant County, Kentucky, where I'm currently living, first time I've ever been living here, is buried in 8 foot of snow right now, which is pretty crazy. The last time I heard, which was not even 5, 10 minutes ago, we were at 11 inches, but I'm just going to go ahead and round it off to a foot. I mean, come on. If you are listening carefully, that is snow belting down against the window. Oh yeah, and actually, in about 3 hours here, we're going to be getting sleet, which is so fun. I'm so looking forward to that. Not really. so yeah, it's going to be an interesting night. I'm going to be very interested to see what I'm going to be waking up to in the morning. Thankfully, I was smart and I already charged my phone. I already charged my watch. I've already taken my shower. I've already done my laundry. Sheets probably could be done, but I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow just to be on the safe side. They're not that bad yet. I've already eaten my dinner and I've already gotten plenty of cold drinks ready to go if I ever need it. And trash and all that are decent for now. I mean, could be done, but do I really want to go out in there in this? No, not really. So, anyway, so I wanted to first start out by just telling you guys more or less why am I doing this live stream. Well, first of all, I was planning on working today until 4 o'clock. And at first, I was thinking, oh, there's no way we're going to get that much snow. And I just kept hearing all these updates. And I'm like, man, maybe the snow is a lot worse than I thought. And, I basically heard that um, it was starting to really get bad out there. Like, we were borrowing a snowplow and a volunteer from the Ark Encounter next door at my hotel. And he was basically saying that no matter how fast he just couldn't keep up with the snow that was just pelting down on the ground. I was just like, oh my word, wow. I mean, this was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And, it was getting to the point where they basically said that I either had to stay there all night and sleep at the hotel for free, which of course, naturally, I didn't bring anything with me because I wasn't planning on staying there. All my stuff is here in my apartment, or I had to leave right then and there and drive home. So I'm like, man, this snowstorm is a lot worse than I thought it was, or winter storm, whatever you want to call it. So I made the decision, as hard as it was, to go ahead and just drive home. It was not easy to do. And I admit I did not struggle as much as the car did. I have been borrowing my dad's car. I'm not going to really say why right now, but let's just say I'm going to in the process of getting another car because my car is going to cost thousands of dollars to get fixed. But that's as far as I'm going to go with that. So anyway, I basically got myself home and I was exhausted. I had a very late night last night. Why is that? Because I was aware last night that there was a winter storm coming. That's something else I wanted to share with you guys today. So I was like, man, what am I going to do? So I decided, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drive all the way up to Meyer because I was doing DoorDash last night while I still had the opportunity. And I drove out to Florence, which is where the closest Meyer is to me. And I got a bunch of groceries. I will tell you guys right now, I was praying really hard. God, just provide me the money I need to be able to get the stuff I need because I'm like literally relying on DoorDash right now just to survive. And I randomly checked my credit card account yesterday at work because I had to work all weekend like I normally do. And lo and behold, I actually had enough money to buy myself a crap ton of groceries. And I was like, are you serious right now? Like, this is unreal. And I was like, praise the Lord. I'm going to go all the way up to Meyer tonight and go get groceries because I need them. Hold on, doing something really quick. Whoever's watching. Okay, sorry about that. And I'm sure I lost somebody from because of that, but it's just one of those things. Um, you never know when God is just going to bless you like that. And I'm just like, wow, thank you, so much, God, just for being there for me. By the way, if you ever join my live stream and you want to send a message, you are more than welcome to. I can respond to you right here in the chat box. I forgot to turn on subscribers only. I usually do that. So tonight I'm allowing everybody to watch because usually I'm like, no, I would rather keep it off of subscribers, or sorry, keep it to subscribers only for good reasons. But tonight I forgot, and I'm kind of glad I forgot because there are a lot of people out there that are being affected by the storm. So just be praying. I'll be praying, and stay safe. Try to stay off the roads right now because if it's that bad here in Grant County, I don't even want to know what it's like in Louisville, Lexington. I know right now in Florence area where my parents are. My brother lives in Hebron over by the airport. My fiance Katie lives in Erlanger, and yeah, everybody's being affected in some different way. Some people are getting a lot less snow than me, and I'm very unfortunate. I'm getting a crap ton of snow. So, yeah, it's not been fun. But more or less, I'm very thankful that God kept me safe getting home, and I have all these groceries. I am 100% prepared for the storm. Um, am I prepared in the event that the power goes out? Yes, in the sense that, oh, thank you for the like. Yes, in the sense that I have all the food that I need. Yes, I do have a can of soup in case, I get hungry and the power goes out. Yes, I have plenty of cereal. Yes, I have plenty of dry goods. But I mostly start up on frozen food. Go figure, right? But yeah, I'm really praying and hoping that I will not lose power just so I can cook stuff like in the microwave or whatever. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm just like, oh man, I really pray and hope I don't lose power just because I really don't want to not just be forced to eat the other stuff, but there's not a lot to do in this apartment. I mean, literally the only thank you for the other like literally the only source of entertainment I have is this laptop that I just got from my dad. Right now I'm not hooking up the Xbox because I don't have a power strip cord. Granted, I could move the one that's in my room right now over there if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to plug everything. If I'm desperate, I will move it because I have not yet been to Walmart to go get another one. So I think that's what happened with my Xbox in the past. I have an Xbox One S, and I had that plugged in. And granted, the Xbox and the power adapter are old or were old. Now I just got this new power adapter, and I'm sure it would work for a while. But in the event of a power surge And without that Xbox being plugged into a power surge, another power adapter could fail. And if I keep getting power surges, then eventually I'm going to end up losing the Xbox together. And that's not cheap to fix or replace for that matter. And, that's, something else I could be doing. I mean, I could be working in my Minecraft world. That's always something to do. Um, I always have Disney Plus. TJ got me access to Disney Plus again, so I'm able to either lay in bed and watch Disney Plus or go out in the family room and go watch Disney Plus. I mean, I got some stuff to do, but yeah, I'm literally stuck here until Tuesday now. For me, that's a little tough because I'm a bit of a homebody, but I'm more of a let's go out and get stuff done kind of guy. And I like to use my free time when I'm not at work to go out and do DoorDash. Granted, when I'm tired, I do like to come home and like get some sleep, maybe a couple of hours, and then I'm right back to it again. But yeah, normally I'm just the kind of guy that's like, all right, let's get some stuff done. But when you hear the weather being the way it is right now, and you hear that snow pelting against the window, it ain't the kind of weather you want to go out in. I mean, I'm just, looking out, and it looks like the snow plow is still out there. Um, he's been out there for a couple of hours now, if I'm not mistaken. I have to literally defog the window because it's much warmer in here than it is out there. And my room is the coldest. I don't know why. I mean, I understand I live in a older apartment, but still, I'm not going to complain because I sleep better when it's cold. But yeah, I drove through about 3 to 4 inches of snow getting home. And, just to think that we're up to a foot now, I'm just like, ugh, I've never driven through anything that deep. Like, unless I had all wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, I had Katie's car, for example, and I was like desperate, desperate, desperate. Like, I was about to run out of something I had to have, or, I had to be taken to the hospital. There's no way I'm going out in that mess. There's no way. I mean, I was very confident I could get home earlier, and I still knew in the back of my mind I had AAA just in case, for whatever reason, I got stuck. I can get my car towed for free back to my apartment because that's all I would have done. Like, can I get a ride? And can I get my car towed too? Actually, no, let me start that over. I say, I need my car to get a tow back to my apartment. Here's the address. Oh, by the way, I need a ride too back to my apartment. And, I would have just had to sit in the car and patiently wait for AAA to come. So when I was driving my own car, especially like out here, I always kept an emergency quilt in the back. And the reason why is in the event that a winter storm like this showed up and I accidentally got stuck, especially like if I left late enough and I wasn't able to get home and I didn't want to waste gas waiting for AAA to come, then I would go ahead and shut off the engine. I would climb into the back without going around the car. I mean, I could, but without going, into the without climbing out of the car, and I go grab the emergency quilt. I came up with this idea years ago. I think my parents kind of gave me the idea, but I also Google searched it and I discovered that it was always safer to have an emergency quilt in your car at all times. And I was like, huh, I probably should start doing that. So I started putting it in my Ford Focus when I had one. Then that car broke down last year. And then I got a 2017 Kia Sorento. And I don't mind seeing what I have now because guess what? That car is gone. So if you guys are, on the lookout to see, where the theme park evangelist is, like, where is he? I want to go meet this guy. Well, guess what? I'm driving around incognito these days. It's hard to, figure out what car I'm at. I mean, my own coworkers can't even figure out which car I'm going to be showing up in half of the time because they never know when I'm going to come into work with my car, my fiance's car, or even my own father's car. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this soon, but just I'm gonna be praying hard for everybody. I encourage all of you to be praying too. Uh, Once again, try not to go anywhere unless you absolutely have to. It's really bad out there. I'm gonna even just check the weather right now. The weather bug specifically, it says we have 6 mile per hour winds. Not as bad as it was earlier when it was like up to 16 miles per hour, but still. So yeah, it's it was not that bad earlier as far as temperature, but as far as visibility is concerned, it's bad. And I mean, I my dad's car had a hard time just getting home as it was. So if you're driving around a car that cannot make it anywhere, pull over somewhere. Hotels do have vacancies. I know my hotel has vacancies right now. Um, I'm sure they're dropping their rate intentionally right now to encourage people to come stay. I heard there's barely anybody staying in my hotel tonight because of the fact that nobody really wants to be out in this mess. Normally, Sunday is our busiest day of the week, but today it was only 25% as bad. And that's only because of the fact that yesterday was the really crazy day, and that was it. So, come back tomorrow when I do my next How to Stay Faithful and Focus on God During Difficult Times. I've not figured out the topic yet, but I will. It's a brand new YouTube series I started back in early December, so about a month ago. So I'm really praying and hoping that those of you who are going to be watching this live stream or who are currently watching this live stream will watch that. Every week, I can't guarantee it's always going to be on Mondays, but I generally do try to keep it about Mondays. Tomorrow is a really good day for me to do it just because I'm going to be here anyway. So I'm going to use some time tomorrow to do some research and see what I want to be talking about. But and of course, that means using the Bible. But always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great night. Peace out. Please be safe tonight.